Beerzerker! Alright, Beerzerker. We're reviewing Cucapa or Cucapa or whatever. It's not in English. Anyway, it's the winter stout because winter is coming. Alright, so it's 8.2% alcohol by volume, which is what we want to drink. And it's got this fucking guy on the cover here. I don't know if that's a head brewmeister or what. There. He's wearing a scarf. And it's La Migra Winter Imperial Stout. Woo! Alright. Are you as excited as I am to try this Cucapa? Alright. So we'll do have a stein. Yeah, because it's a bomber. Sorry, we'll just take a minute on the pour here. So I did their Imperial Stout, which was 8.5%. So we lost a couple points on percentage here. And I gave a list of all the malts and stuff, which I forgot to mention. It tells, I think there's like 7 malts, or don't quote me on that. In the Imperial Stout. It's foaming up crazy here, so, oops. Trying to pour it slow here, but not. Yeah, what the hell, eh? Alright, how does that look? Perfect. Cucapa! Alright. Oh, yeah, it smells a lot like the other one. Nothing wrong with that. All kinds of, I guess you're getting your, it's like a light raisiny, light prune. We're not getting too much aroma off that, like a fair bit, but I don't think it's going to come through too much in the because the last one I found just right. So let's get a close-up of this beer. Alright, there's the head, and there is the beverage. Alright, so you don't need me to tell you what color that is. That's a very light beigey tan and pitch black on the body of this beer. Oh, what is that in there? Oh, I just holy shit. Let's try that again. This beer is like ludicrous. It's like marshmallow icing or something. It's just thick and sticky, and this is coming off like that pumpkin beer I just did. No shit. I'm picking up spices in here. That's what it is. Kind of like your traditional American style spices, like your nutmeg and your pumpkin pie shit. It almost tastes like a pumpkin beer. I'm not kidding. I was trying to think, what the hell did I have that tasted just like this the other day? Well, this is very thick and full. Of course, it's 8.2%. Winter Imperial Stout. Maybe that's what the winter comes in. Maybe there's a small amount of spices in here. Or maybe there's just something else that's tasting like spices. This is really delicious. I mean, this is a very thick beer. Very smooth mouthfeel. Not a whole lot of locked-in carbonation. Of course, it all came out in the head. I mean, this is just... Yeah, I'd accuse them of putting some pumpkin pie type spices in here, although it probably says on here. 4 malts, 3 hops, a touch of oats, and 4 different types of Oaxacan chocolate that gives a strong body and more flavor. It didn't say anything about. Oh, didn't say anything about spices. So, but there is some chocolates and different malts and stuff going on here. Yeah, it tastes like holiday spices to me. A very small bit of a tang in the finish, but very minor. And you're not pulling out a whole lot of pruniness and a whole lot of raisiny. And so there is some there. But it's not completely insane on that level, which I really like about beers like this, because a little bit of pruny, a little bit of raisiny, that's okay. But some of these beers just go crazy in that direction. And maybe you like that, but I personally don't. So a little bit's okay. Even a moderate amount is okay. But I don't need to be drinking prune juice. Like fermented prune juice is not my bag. So this is really well balanced for a beer like this. It's going down real easy. You could slam this. It's a very thick, heavy body in the beer. Mouthfeel, texture wise, incredible. The head is, like I said, it's just like marshmallow whipped cream stuff. It's just crazy thick shit. I was associating a lot with pumpkin beer, but there's so much extra in there too. Like the malt bill in this is really fabulous. I mean, you're really and they said they put different chocolates in here, so I think that might be kind of what I'm tasting there. Alongside there is so well merged together in the finish. The malts and the chocolate is really making this, I think, exceptionally heavy, and but yet really easy, like really high drinkability. Especially at 8.2. I mean, this will go down like nothing, But I mean, it's so satisfying. Yet you can still just pound it back because it's so delicious. So, I mean, this is a really good beer, and it's hard to screw up imperial style beers, I think, because a lot of breweries that aren't good have really good imperials, but this one is an exceptional imperial. And I'm not saying that anybody can brew a good imperial or whatever. I'm just saying that. Well, that is what I'm saying, but I'm not saying that these guys don't know what they're doing. I mean, this is obviously a really good one. So it's like a level up. You might think the other ones are okay, is what I'm saying, but this one is like, oh. So that's just to let you know. It's a little bit better. I really like this a lot more than a lot of the imperials that I've had, especially when they're too pruny, too raisiny. And that's cool once in a while, but I definitely don't want to drink more than one of those a month, really. Yeah, that chocolate and that finish. Amazing, guys. And Cucapa. 8.2% in a 650 milliliter bottle. I'm hoping that... okay, I'm going to talk to the guy there. There's a lot of beers there that were on the shelf that were these imports that are getting chucked out at the wine cavern there. And I think that this one should stay. I mean, this is a fabulous. But I'm going to go and see what I can do. And we talked beers, certain beers, and the beers I said, man, you got to get rid of these. People had already complained, so don't give me shit about reviewing beer. If your beer fucking sucks, everybody knows it. So, alright, and I'm going out for Cucapa. I'm telling them, keep Cucapa, because it's fucking awesome, alright? So, I'm just saying what everybody knows that's tried it, you know what I mean? There's a lot of beers on there. Like Thornbridge had a good Imperial, Russian Imperial Stout. The rest of their beers are pretty shitty. Of course, they were expired. It's hard to tell all the time, but I think that this is a better Imperial. May as well keep this one. Something a little different, too. There's not a whole lot of Mexican craft beer out there that's on our liquor store shelves. So I'm just, shooting the shit for a minute while I decide on what this is for a rate. Yeah, I think this is a really good beer. And like I said, it's hard to screw up an Imperial. I mean, they're Imperials in my books, unless you totally botch it, it's going to get like a 9 out of 11. Easy, because this is just the way it is. There's so much stuff in there. It's just going to taste delicious for the most part. But even if they're pruny, I still think they're good. But this one is exceptional. I'm going to give it 10 and a quarter out of 11. Because we Spinal Tap shit around here, so it tastes better. Yeah! Beerzerker, drink your Cucapa!